All right, guys. Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's good to see you guys. Okay, so don't mind my hair because, like, I tried to wear it down and it's falling as we speak. All right, so hey, guys. Hey. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about starting keto. I have a subscriber who is interested. Her name is Kathy. She really wanted to know more about starting keto, like what you're gonna do in your first few weeks or days or even months of keto, how to go about even just being keto. So first off, it's pretty simple. You're going to want to get rid of all the food in your house that can tempt you. Now, you can either wait until all that food is eaten, or you can give it away to somebody. But either way, it's going to be a lot easier for you if you get rid of all those carbs out of your house. Now, if you're in a house and not everybody does keto, that's okay too, because guess what? I'm the only one who's keto in my house. My kids eat low carb meals. If I make a meal, they'll eat it, but I don't go out of my way to make sure that they're eating keto. So I buy other things in the house, but I learned to stay away from those things. So the next thing you need to decide is if you're going to be keto, low carb, or, well, the next thing you need to decide is if you're going to be strict keto, like easy dirty keto, or just like low carb. So there's tons of carb counters on the internet. Just type it in Google, you'll find one. Macros are, it's short for macronutrients. And so what that is it's your carbs, your proteins, and your fats. And you want to aim for a low carb, moderate protein, and high fat for keto. Now there's different levels of this. For keto, usually it's like mine is 5% carbs, 25% protein, and 70 to 75% fat. So I enter that into my carb manager. I use carb manager to track everything. I log my foods. They have a huge database. A lot of other people like to use MyFitnessPal. And I don't know about MyFitnessPal, about Carb Manager. You can even scan the barcodes on things and it'll import the food right there into your account, and you just say how much of it you ate. And as simple as that, it automatically counts. You can turn on net carbs or total carbs. It'll automatically count those, automatically count the protein. You can put it in your height and weight. It'll automatically track and see. It'll follow you as you lose weight. As long as you keep it updated, it's going to be your best friend. So net carbs, I just said net carbs and total carbs. Net carbs is total carbs minus fibers and sugar alcohols. So sugar alcohols are non-digestible, like erythritol. That's a sugar name you're going to hear a lot. Erythritol is good for you because your body doesn't digest it. So it doesn't, you can subtract that from the total carb count. So if you go get a Quest protein bar and it says 22 carbs and you're thinking, how am I supposed to eat that? That's way over my total carbs per day. I'm supposed to only have 20 carbs. Well, really, if you look at it, it's like 15 fiber and then like 2 sugar alcohols. So you can subtract that from the 22. Our bodies don't break those down. They're not absorbed into our body. Therefore, we don't count them. I don't count them. There's people out there that do count total carbs. I don't count them. So if you do choose total carbs, that's your opinion. I don't know much about total carbs. I do net carbs. A lot of leafy greens have fiber in them. So if you're eating those and you're counting total carbs, it's going to be much harder for you to stay within that strict amount of carbs because you're going to have to include those fibers. Now, if you're doing net carbs, you're going to subtract those fibers and you're going to be able to eat a lot more leafy greens, a lot more salads, spinach. Oh, God. I mean, I hope you like lettuce. I'm just kidding. There's tons of other things that you can eat besides lettuce, but it is good for you. So low carb diets have a ton of benefits. So keto, first off, you're going to have weight loss. Your mood's going to be stabilized. You're going to be energetic. Your blood sugar is going to get under control. You're not going to have as many cravings. Your appetite is going to be under control. Your blood pressure will be lower, your skin will look better, it can increase your lifespan, you can have better sleep, your digestive system can get better, your cholesterol can be lowered, the list goes on. It's been known for being a cancer preventative. So next step, basically, we've told you of what keto can do for you. We've told you how you want to get started by figuring out how much you should eat. Next thing is also count your calories. These calculators also count those. You don't want to go over on your calories. In the first week, I wouldn't really worry about counting your calories because you're getting used to eating more fats. Please don't be afraid of fats. Fats are your friends now. Like in Nemo, when the shark and the fish, and is like, fish are friends, not food. Fats are friends. Yes, food. I guess I said that wrong. Bad analogy. Okay, so, sorry. Guys, I made a keto pink drink today, and oh, I drank it all. Oh, I made another one, and yeah. Pretty good. Okay, so, count your calories after the first week. If you're counting your calories, then you're going to lose weight. If you're cutting your calories, that with intermittent fasting, put that hand in hand, you're going to lose weight. You're going to have success. So signs that your body is going into keto, the whoosh effect. A lot of people talk about starting keto and they just couldn't stop peeing and they just couldn't handle that. It doesn't last forever. Signs that your body is starting keto, the whoosh effect. Your body's cleaning itself out. It's getting rid of the carbs. Carbs hold on to water. So when you limit your carb intake, the water comes off fast. And it usually happens in the first week. So you're going to be losing a lot of water weight quickly. So you want to make sure that you are keeping your electrolytes up. And the reason that you want to make sure that you're keeping those up is because without the potassium, magnesium, and sodium, your body can get the keto flu. So when you limit your carbs, your body starts to create ketones. And they use the ketones for energy instead of the glucose. And so when this happens, your body is going into ketosis. So symptoms of the keto flu are nausea, vomiting, constipation, diarrhea, headaches, irritability, weakness, muscle cramps, dizziness, poor concentration, muscle soreness, insomnia, sugar cravings, the list goes on. It's not something that you want to have, so make sure you stay hydrated and you salt your foods really, really well. I'll link below some Sole water. You got to stay hydrated. Your body is losing a ton of water weight. So when following a keto diet, the levels of insulin, which is an important hormone, helps the body absorb glucose from the bloodstream. Those decrease. So when your levels decrease, the kidneys start to release the sodium from your body. Whoosh effect. So the keto diet, it restricts foods that are high in potassium, like fruits and starchy vegetables and beans. So getting large amounts of these nutrients, it's an excellent way to power through and get into the fat adapted. When you're fat adapted, your body is now learned that it doesn't need carbs. It wants the fat to burn for energy. That's what fat adapted is. So make sure you're salting your food to taste. You're eating avocados, leafy greens that are all high in, that are all potassium-rich, keto-friendly foods, and you're just maintaining your electrolytes. Be conscious of the electrolytes. So those foods are also high in magnesium, and that helps reduce muscle cramps, sleep issues, headaches. You got to keep that kind of stuff under control, guys. So make sure you're getting enough sleep and you're eating good. You don't have to raise your carbs. Just make sure that you're following your diet, but you're adding that sodium. You really, really need to pay attention to your electrolytes. The keto flu only lasts for about a week, luckily, and it usually happens in the first 2 weeks. So you're going to want to make sure that you're eating enough healthy fats. You want to use healthy oils, avocado oil, coconut oil, olive oil. You're going to want to use good butters. Kerrygold butter is grass-fed. You can really season your veggies up. You can put butters on them. Make them taste good. Make them full of fat. You need the fat. Don't overdo the fat. I mean, you don't want to put too much fat in your body. But you'll see. You follow, you enter your foods, and as long as you're following this, you're going to be fine. Foods that you can eat on keto: meats, eggs, poultry, seafoods, full-fat dairies, nuts, seeds, leafy greens, low-carb veggies in moderation, some fruits like berries, star fruit. Those are certain types of foods that you can eat on keto. Foods that you want to avoid: breads, flours, sugars, milk, corn, beans, rice. Obviously, cake is full of all of that. Well, not beans and rice, but you know what I mean. It's pretty easy if you put something into your carb manager and it tells you how many carbs it is. It tells you how many net carbs it is. It's not that hard. Make sure you are not overeating on protein. Overeating on protein can turn the protein into glucose if you go over on your proteins, and you don't want your protein to turn into glucose. We're avoiding glucose. So you use your fat as a lever and it'll help you keep full and satiated. So keeping your carbs and protein at a set place and then using your fat as a lever, you can raise it and lower it. And that's going to help you gain weight or lose weight. So you don't need to worry about meeting the fat macro. Don't think, oh my God, I have to have this much fat eaten today. No, don't worry about that. Just make sure that each meal has these ratios: 5%, 20, or 5. Just make sure that each meal has the adequate macros, or you've met those macros by the end of the day. So like I said again, keep up on water. I can't say it enough. Your electrolytes are so important. Those sodium, potassium, and magnesium your body really needs. Pink Himalayan salt, so good for you. It has all those minerals and it's excellent for you. Drinking bone broth, it has a ton of health benefits. I highly recommend bone broth. It has all those minerals your body needs. It soaks them up, amino acids, so good for you. Taking supplements can also help with this. So another thing, only eat when you're hungry. Don't think that you have to eat 3 meals a day, because you do not have to eat 3 meals a day. You can eat 1 meal a day. If that's what keeps you full, if you're not hungry, don't eat. Count your calories. Stay under the calories. Only eat when you're hungry. Stay in your macros. You're going to lose weight, I promise you. You don't have to exercise on keto, but if you do, it's going to help. As with any diet, exercise is going to help. I don't exercise. I do regular activities every day. Sometimes I walk my dog. I've lost 42 pounds. So if you wake up in the morning, like I said, and you're not hungry, don't eat. If you say eat at 8 p.m. and then you don't eat anything for the rest of the night, you go to bed, you wake up, you're not hungry. You can have a black coffee, water, tea, whatever. You go to work, you do whatever. Lunchtime comes around. Oh, I'm hungry. You just did an intermittent fast. You did not eat from 8 p.m. until, what, 11 a.m.? That's fasting. That's why they call it breakfast. You're breaking fast. So that's extremely helpful. And you can incorporate that into your diet any day you want. Every day, 1 or 2 days, it's up to you. But it does help with your weight loss, especially if you're in a stall, especially if you plateau. Intermittent fasting goes hand in hand with keto. It works amazing. Another thing I recommend, getting into some sort of support group. So Facebook keto group, Instagram keto family, watch other keto YouTubers, stay connected, try recipes. You're going to cook a lot more on keto. You're going to start learning what you can use to replace things, and you're going to get creative. Cream cheese, heavy whipping cream, those are going to be your staples. I'll do another video on essential items that I must have every week in my home. But at first it might seem overwhelming. Just read your labels. See where your carbs are coming from. See if there's fiber and sugar alcohols. Subtract them from the carbs. That's your net carb. You'll start to see what things actually have a lot of carbs in it. And then you're going to know eventually, hey, no, I can't have that. I know what's in that, you know. Another good thing to help keep you full for most of the day is bulletproof coffee. So in my bulletproof coffee, I put 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream and 1 tablespoon of MCT oil, which comes from coconuts, and it's a really good fat for you. So that fattens up my coffee, which and then keeps me full throughout the day. Other people put like a tablespoon of grass-fed butter in there with all of that to really up their fats. That keeps them full longer, and then they don't have to worry about the fats at the end of the day. Some people make fat bombs, which are like little healthy, chocolatey, fat-filled things that they can eat at the end of the day if they haven't met their fats. Pinterest, great place. Instagram, great place. You will find so many delicious looking keto foods there. So again, salt your foods, drink your water, get enough sleep, and get a carb tracker. You're going to see great changes in your body. You're going to be mentally stable, somewhat. You're going to see some more stability. Your attitude's going to improve. You're going to have so much energy, and the energy alone was enough to keep me keto. So that's all I got for you guys today. Yeah, I know I keep looking up, but I kind of typed this all up so I could glance up and get some notes. I hope everything that I told you was helpful in some way. I really hope I didn't leave anything out. Subscribe to my channel, and I try to post recipes and what I'm eating during the week so you can get some meal ideas. Subscribe to other people's channels. Follow them. Follow their journey. It helps. Create a YouTube channel. I'll support you. I promise. I love other channels. Oh my God, I can't stop burping. I love other channels. I love you guys. I love when you guys comment down below. I love when you like my videos. I love when you share them. I love when new people come. I'm also 2 people away from hitting 800 subscribers. And once I hit that 800, I have that video that if you comment and you're subscribed, you're entered to win a $25 Amazon gift card. So as soon as I hit 800 subs, we'll go ahead and do that. Still working on my Q&A video. iPad deleted it, as you've seen in the last video. But that's all I got for you guys today, and I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!